What's up with my godly people? Thank you guys for tuning in with me once again. Healing and strength to you guys as families, always Bronco Country fans. You already know I got y'all. Today is Tuesday in Sacramento, California. It's another sunshiny day in Sacramento, California, man. Yesterday it was hot. It was blazing. I was on fire yesterday, man, in that heat, because I work in the heat, man. I got my cold towel on my neck, my head. I'm putting the towel, I'm laying the towel on my head, man, trying to stay cool out there, man, in the heat, man. If you guys in Sacramento, California, man, stay hydrated, man, and stay cool out there, man. If you got to be outside, got to go outside for whatever, stay cool, you guys. We got a lot to talk about, you guys, man. Training camp day 10 is in the books, man. Training camp 11 is pending, you guys. It's coming up. We got preseason this week, you guys. Friday is going down in Arizona. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the offense, you guys. The offense has been picking it up lately in training camp. Russell Wilson has been looking better, you guys. He has been making his reads and making touchdowns, you guys, and throwing touchdowns, you guys. So that's always a plus to hear that about the offense, you guys. We're going to dive in and talk about that as well. Congratulations to Russell Wilson and Sierra. They are expecting a new child in their home, you guys. So congratulations to the Russell Wilson family, you guys. To the Wilsons, you guys, I should say. Hopefully that put a spark in Russell Wilson's back, man, and get him to play at an MVP level this year, you guys. But those of you who do tune into my channel, to my show, to my podcast, man, I really appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. Keep on liking, subscribing, and leaving you guys' comments. Those of you that are new to my channel, to my show, to my podcast, man, welcome. Welcome with a mile-high salute to each and every one of you guys, man. I am your host, Drago the Bronco, and welcome to the Drago the Broncos podcast show. Let's go Broncos, man. Training camp day 10 is in the books. Training camp 11 is pending, you guys. The offense has been picking it up. We're going to talk about that. Russell Wilson is expecting a new child, man. Hopefully that sparks Russell Wilson and get him to play at an MVP level this year, man, and help us to win a lot of games this year. We're going to talk about the undrafted rookie wideout, you guys. He's on notice, you guys, and he has been making a lot of plays for the Denver Broncos in training camp. We're going to dive in and talk about that as well. And we also got the preseason coming up here, you guys. So we're going to also talk about the preseason game against the Arizona Cardinals. But first and foremost, I want to talk about this undrafted rookie, you guys. I don't know what school he went to, and I don't care. But all I know is he's been making plays in our training camp, you guys. And the coaches and his teammates are on notice, you guys. But I want to talk real quick about just some undrafted guys over the years that came and that made the team and was a big part of our team success, you guys. I want to talk about a couple of guys here. Chris Harris Jr., guys. Chris Harris Jr. was our star cornerback, you guys. For many years, he was an undrafted guy out of Kansas. And he made he made the roster, the 53-man roster. He worked his way up, man. He was playing special teams. He was doing whatever it takes, man, to get on that field. And once he got on that field, he never looked back, man. And he ended up being a Pro Bowl player. He ended up being one of the best corners in the game. He went on to have a lot of picks in his career. I mean, he did some really good things for our Denver Broncos team, you guys. And he went on to win a championship. Yeah, with the no-fly zone. He went on to win a championship. Him and Talib, he was out there. Chris Harris was out there. Him, Talib, and T.J. Ward and Darren Stewart. All of those guys was out there that year, man. So, yeah, he went on to be a champion, you guys. Chris Harris, man, undrafted guy, man. So you never could count these guys out, man. Never count the undrafted guys out, man. Because all these guys, man, all these undrafted guys can be studs, man, and can end up being champions like Chris Harris. But next, I want to talk about C.J. Anderson. C.J. Anderson was another guy out of Cal, man, undrafted guy, man, who went unnoticed. And he became a Super Bowl champion, man. He helped us to win in 2015-16, man. The Super Bowl, you guys, that year. Super Bowl 50, man. He was a big part of our success that year. I remember he scored that game-winning touchdown in overtime, you guys, in the snow against not the Pittsburgh, but the New England Patriots, you guys. Brock Osweiler was our quarterback in that game, you guys, and C.J. Anderson, man, sealed the game with that rushing touchdown, you guys. That was a big moment in his career, and that was a big win for the Denver Broncos, you guys. I will never forget that C.J. Anderson touchdown, man, against the Patriots in that snow. It was really cold that game, man, and we put ourselves in position, man, to win the game in overtime, you guys. And C.J. Anderson sealed the game, you guys. And I will never forget that moment in his career, you guys. And then we have Philip Lindsay, you guys. Philip Lindsay was another undrafted guy out of Colorado, you guys, and he went under the radar, and he ended up being the only undrafted player to rush for 1,000 yards in back-to-back seasons, you guys. Philip Lindsay was the only undrafted running back to do that, you guys. And that was big for an undrafted guy, and that was big for Philip Lindsay's career, you guys. And then he went on to not do so good with the Texans, not do so good with the Colts, and he went on to the Miami Dolphins. He played for the Miami Dolphins for a little bit, and I don't know where he's at right now. But when he was with us, man, he was a dominant player. He was a good running back for us out our backfield, and he did some really good things for our Denver Broncos team. And he was another stud undrafted player. And then we had Shaq Barrett. Shaq Barrett was another undrafted guy, man, getting groomed up by Von Miller, getting groomed up by DeMarcus Ware, and he went on to have a good career, man. Once he left us, man, he was a dominant player. He got his playing time over there. He took advantage of the opportunity over there with the Bucks, man, and he became a star pass rusher in the league, man. And the list goes on and on and on. And now we got Grimes, you guys. Grimes. Taylor Grimes. I don't know what school he went to, but all I know is he got his teammates on notice, and Sean Payton, his head coach, you guys. I want to read you guys this article, you guys, talking about this young wide receiver, undrafted wide receiver. It says, Payton pays huge compliment to Broncos undrafted rookie wide receiver Taylor Grimes, you guys. And then it says Denver Broncos should keep tabs on Taylor Grimes as a strong candidate to carry on the team's undrafted rookie tradition, you guys. And then it goes on to say the newest addition to the Denver Broncos undrafted crop club is from Incarnate Word slot receiver Taylor Grimes, who has been turning heads at training camp on a daily basis while playing with the second and third team offense, you guys. So he has been turning heads in training camp, man. Cheers to you, man. Continue to grind, continue to put your work in, put your head down, man. Learn from your teammates, learn from your coaches, man, and continue to turn heads, man. And I'm wishing nothing but the best, man, for Taylor Grimes, man. Continue to ball out, man, and make plays in training camp, man. And coming up in a preseason game against the Arizona Cardinals, man, you get another opportunity, man, to continue to turn heads for the coaches and for your teammates, you guys, man. And hopefully you can make the 53-man roster, you guys. But the article goes along to say Grimes is shifty route runner that has a canning knack for creating separation with his sudden burst out of breaks and ability to find soft spots in coverage, you guys. So he has burst, he has breaks, and ability to find soft spots in coverage, you guys. So that's always good, man. Coming from the slot position, you guys, to find those soft spots in the coverage, man, and to have that ability to that burst and all of that, you guys. That's always key in the slots, you guys. And he seems to be playing that slot position well, you guys. And he's on notice for sure, you guys. And the article goes along to say he has been constantly making plays in the passing game, you guys. So continue to make plays in the passing game, young guy. Continue to have the coach's head on notice, you guys, and your teammates, man. I want to see it this year, man. I really want to see this young guy make the team, man. Somebody got to step up in our wide receiver core this year, man, to go along with Cortland Sutton and Jerry Jeudy, you guys. After that, man, it's wide open. We got the young rookie Mims. I haven't been hearing too much about Mims, but man, it's wide open for that third wide receiver, you guys. And may the best man win, man. But Grimes right now, he's on the radar for sure. And I will be watching this young guy against the Arizona Cardinals, you guys. But he's been making plays, man. So that's why, man, I have to come on here, man, and give you guys some news, man, about this young guy, man. And then the article goes along to say, according to multiple local media reports, Grimes has flashed several times, prompting speculations that he could be the final piece on the roster in the wide receiver room when the team narrows the list to the final 53 players, you guys. I want to see him make it. I want to see him make the 53-man roster. I really do. And if he shows his ability, what he's been doing in training camp against the Arizona Cardinals and moving forward through the preseason, man, he's going to make the 53-man roster, man. He should make the 53-man roster. But it's going to be tough, man, because you got guys that's been here like Brandon Johnson, guys like Kendall Hinton that's already been here, that's been putting in the work and making plays for us. You got guys like Jalen Virgil as well. He also can make plays for us, man. So we don't know, man, what's going to happen. Yeah, he's been keeping having guys' heads on notice, the coach's head on notice, and his burst and his ability to find open spots in the coverage. His ability, his burst, his breaks seems to be working for him in training camp right now. But we don't know. We don't know who's going to make the 53-man roster, man. Hopefully he can make the practice squad and contribute, man, that way, and to be on the team that way, you guys. So that's shh. 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 I can't hear. But I hope he make the 53-man roster, man. I hope he makes some big-time plays against the Arizona Cardinals coming up here on Friday. The article goes along to say, Broncos head coach Sean Payton was asked about Grimes on Monday, and even though his answer was short, sweet, and to the point, it shows that the veteran coach has noticed the young man out there, you guys. So he's on Sean Payton's radar, man. He's on notice, man. Sean Payton sees what this young guy is doing in training camp, you guys. And hear what he had to say about Taylor Grimes and just undrafted guys, you guys. Um, it goes on to say, you look for traits in somebody that can separate. Payton said, there are priorities for free agents, and there are guys who you are looking to draft. Sometimes you end up signing a guy that maybe is a draftable player. You are looking for some redeeming traits. He has really good football IQ and separates well. So yeah, man, he's on Sean Payton's radar, you guys, and he has those traits that Sean Payton is looking for. And that's always good, man. If you're trying to make the team, man, if you're trying to be a part of this Denver Broncos team, man, you are doing what you're supposed to do, man, to make this team, you guys. And he said in his press conference that, man, he's trying to find somebody that's consistent in making plays. And Grimes has been doing that, you guys. So you are on the right track to making this Denver Broncos team and continue to ball out, man. And I'm going to be looking for you, man, to make plays, man, in Arizona, man, on Friday, you guys. I just had to talk about this young guy, man, because that's all I've been seeing in the media about Taylor Grimes. So I had to talk about this young guy today. But moving on, you guys. The offense, you guys. The offense has been making noise lately. Russell Wilson seems to be getting comfortable in Sean Payton's offense, man. The wide receivers has been running good routes and making plays. Cortland Sutton making one-handed catches. Jerry Jeudy is making some spectacular catches and plays as well. And the offense has been clicking, so that's always good. That's always a plus. And I want to see a lot of touchdowns this year, you guys. I'm really not worried about the defense. The defense is going to do what they do. The defense is going to be dominant. The defense is going to ball out and play physical and always do their job on the defensive side of the ball. But it's the offensive side of the ball that needs a lot of work, you guys. And I'm looking forward to this year, man, and Sean Payton's offense for Russell Wilson and Cortland Sutton and Jerry Jeudy and Marvin Mims and whoever's going to be that third wide receiver opposite of Cortland Sutton and Jerry Jeudy to get this offense to score a lot of touchdowns this year, man. We cannot score 16 points a game, man. We cannot do that this year. We cannot. To keep up with the Chargers, to keep up with the Kansas City Chiefs, man, we have to score a lot of touchdowns, you guys. Those guys score touchdowns. Those teams score a lot of touchdowns, man, and we got to be able to keep up with those guys, man. If we want to beat them, if we want to win the West, and if we want to make it to the playoffs, you guys, we have to be a consistent scoring offense, you guys, this year, man. And I will be tuned in this Friday, man, against the Arizona Cardinals. The offense players will have 15 to 18 snaps out there, you guys. So I will be tuned in to see how this offense play, you guys, and see how well they're moving the ball and see how the offensive line is blocking. And I don't know who is going to be out there blocking the starters. I don't know if Garrett Bowles is going to be on the left side. I don't know if McGlinchey is going to be on the right side. Protecting Russell in the preseason. But I want to see consistent play from the offensive line, from Russell Wilson and his receivers. I don't care who's out there. I just want balls being completed and the offense moving and moving the chains and getting down the field, man. And hopefully we can score when we get in the red zone, you guys. But that's it. That's all I have, man. And congrats to the Wilson's family, you guys. Russell Wilson is having a new baby with Sierra, you guys. So hopefully that puts a spark in Russell Wilson's back, man, and get him back to playing at his MVP level, you guys. But that's it. That's all I have for you guys, man. Thank you guys for tuning in with me. Peace and God bless.